Hi there traders, let's do a 2-minute health check on the different markets. GBPUSD is running along in its same choppiness as we've expected before. This move down through here, end of December, sort of coming into February, hasn't been a bother at all. EURUSD is obviously a mega trender. It likes to trend heavily, the most efficient of all the FX pairs and the most traded. I think it's 3/4 of the FX money goes through this pair, being euro and the US dollar. It's to be expected, I guess. It's been tracking along well, but if you're looking at this chart in any particular way, think trending, and the indicators you'd use with it would be trending ones. The USD yen, that basically strengthened for 25 years, which means the USDJPY chart fell on the chart for 25 years, and they want it to go back the other way, so they're trying to get this thing to go up, which means the yen is weakening because that helps their exports. So if you are a Toyota in Japan, you want this thing to go back up. And all the economies around the world need their FX pairs to basically support exports because it creates jobs, but they can't do it all the same time because otherwise they're back to square one if they all do it equally. One doesn't have an advantage against the other. So we have two situations: either we have a currency war or they do it in an orderly fashion where they take turns. So right now they're trying to take turns. They're letting Japan have a go because it's been battling this problem the longest, and they've shot it right back up. Will they send it further? I think we'll see more and more pullbacks the more they try and do it. So you'll see the higher it goes, the more exaggerated the pullbacks that occur from this point. But being the culture that they are, they're going to try and do as much as they can with this. They're not going to just settle for a 3 or a 4 month run. If they can possibly do more to repair their currency, they will. So we'll keep an eye on that one. USDCAD is a nice choppy sideways and is in the middle of its ranges for where it's been since sort of 2010-11. We like that. It's still tracking on. AUD/USD, everyone asks when is the heat going to come out of this thing, because it does hurt certain Australian businesses when it is this high. Yes, all the fundamentals say that it should drop, but it doesn't seem to be in a hurry to do so. It's very popular internationally still. It's in the top 6 from memory, in our opinion, currency pairs to trade. So there's a lot of factors holding it up there, still high. Will it come off? Well, we'll have to wait and see, but it seems to be quite content up at the levels where it's at. Euro GBP, if we go to hourly or even 4 hourly, has had a lot of volatility come into it with the uncertainty from Cyprus, so we're just going to monitor that for a bit and see if it returns to its sideways type conditions or if it's going to keep with really large volatility there, and particularly almost trending based on headlines. I'll make our last comment on AUD New Zealand. We love this pair very much for our style of trading, and its trading conditions continue to be very normal and very on track. The way this pair is conducting itself is completely within its regular personality, so we're very pleased to see that. Across the headlines, there's talk about the stock market's being overvalued, overbought and over bullish. Well, yep, but often when you see headlines talking about that and they all say it's going to come to an end soon, you can pretty much take all the headlines and assume the opposite is probably going to be more true. So don't particularly see a big pullback right now. In the medium term, yes, we probably do deserve one, but in the short term, you've got all the central banks around the world wanting to build on the momentum of the stock markets around the world. They need them to be healthy and to be growing. And it really is a part of their policy to fix a lot of the debt problems around the world. The first step is to get the stock markets a little more healthy. So there's plenty to actually encourage what's already going on. The company earnings seem to be coming in and keeping people fairly happy, which is good, and we'll leave that for now. Please give us feedback on what you would find most helpful in these sessions, and we'll continue to give you guys short, concise and useful updates.